All right, shalom, shalom. This is Tazima coming to you with a lesson through the Spirit. And first and foremost, I want to give all praise and all honor into Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakadash. Next, I want to give double honors into the apostles of Great Millstone, the ones who taught us the 100% truth according to the Bible and rule well. This is Galatians 6 and 7, and it reads, "Be not deceived, Yahweh is not mocked, for whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. For he that soweth to his flesh shall reap shall of the flesh reap corruption, but he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap everlasting life. And let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not." So this pretty much brought the scripture out to go into the context of understanding, that whatever we do, we pursue, put our time in and put our works towards, is what we gonna receive, If you putting your works towards, wickedness, running after folliness, all the foolish things of this world, you gonna sow wickedness, man. You're gonna receive the judgment of a wicked man. You're gonna receive folly and not wisdom. But if you're seeking out the wisdom and understanding, you seeking out the Spirit, like the scriptures say in verse 8, you're gonna receive wisdom, man. And when you Salakia, reaping after the Spirit, you receive everlasting life, man. And that's pretty much a main goal here, man. Because we gotta constantly be examine ourselves, We have to examine ourselves and understand of the things we'll be doing, Because like Salakia, the Lord, he's putting everything into judgment. I kind of just woke up not too long ago, Salakia. But yeah, the Lord's putting everything into judgment, everything that we do. So we got to constantly keep that in mind. This is Ecclesiastes 12 and 14. It says, "For Yahweh shall bring every work into judgment, with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil." So you got to understand, all our works is going to be put into judgment anyway. So if you going after the things that's wicked, man, you going after wicked judgment, man. It's not really that hard to understand, Lest the Lord put a stumbling block upon you and you just, it's not for you. But it's not really that hard to understand, man. We got to constantly endure in doing the right thing. We come from a world, we in a world of much wickedness, man. Wickedness is all around us, man. It's not hard to do evil. It's not hard to pursue wicked works, man. That's why many of our people receive wicked judgment. You got Jake robbing, killing, defiling the temple, many of the hurtful works our people do. And what judgment do you receive? You receive obesity, heart disease, death, people, all of these things, the scriptures say, roughly paraphrasing, all of these things, for their sake, came the flood, man. And so, flood representing righteous judgment, man, of destroying, the fucking wicked, Salakia. But yeah, man, we gotta constantly understand that, and lean out into our own understanding, because overall, we don't, our minds is constantly going off. We think the things to be a good thing, but it's not. We have to constantly remind ourselves that we have to lean not into our own understanding and trust in the works of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Salakia is 14. This is Proverbs 14 and 10. The heart knoweth his own bitterness, And the stranger, oh no, so okay, this is not what I was looking for. This is Proverbs 14 and 12. Bakan, the heart know his own bitterness, and a stranger doth not intermingle with joy, man. You know, we know what's right from wrong, you know. But Salakia, we gonna get to verse 12. It says, there is a way that would seem right unto a man, but in the end, therefore are the ways of death. Many of the ways that we, you know, take action in this world is wicked ways, man. You know, with Salakia, we did take action in, because, you know, Lord willing, I ain't taking in no action in no wicked ways, or any of my Akim, you know, any man of this truth. But you call yourself a man of this truth and to follow Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, you have to put on a new man in understanding that the ways that you felt that was right when you was in the world, that no longer matters. You gotta really wash away your whole slate of understanding in a way, you know? Because this devil, he's then used this crafty counsel against our people. Not only have we forgot who we are, we forgot our customs, you know? We forgot the righteous ways, you know? Train a child in the way he should go. When he old, he should not depart from it, man. Many of these things it's hard for brothers to depart from. It's hard for Israel to depart from, because you've been living in it for so long. You know, we've been reaping it for so long. You know, it's like it's just a generational curse. You know, generational attack, really though, man. But yeah, and not only that, man. You know, there's a same way. Talkie, man, tongue twist. There's a way to sing right into a man. We go down into Jeremiah 17 and 9. It says, the heart is deceitful above all things, man. So not only is things that we believe is not really, you know, the ways to be of everlasting life, our heart, it's deceitful above all things, man. And our heart, meaning, is our life, our mind. Our mind is constantly pushing towards folly, pushing towards wickedness, pushing towards deceivableness, man. So we have to make that balance of, you know, not being deceived and not leaning into our own understanding. It says the heart is deceitful above all things and is desperately wicked. Who can know it, man? You know, if we ain't had this truth, man, many of you know, us would be believing we doing the right thing, man. You know, you got people in this world still believing we do the right thing, you know. Proverbs 16 and 2 says, all the ways of men are clean in his own eyes, but the Lord weigheth the spirit. So that's right, man. The Lord put that judgment on you, man. That, you know, give you what you sow, you know, give you what you reap, you know. It's like you. Because, of course, in our own eyes, nothing is wrong, you know. Many you go ask somebody why they robbed somebody. Everybody got their own testimony, you know. Well, I did it because I had to pay for school food, you know. People got their own believing that they, you know, is right, but it's not, man. The ways of the Lord is right, man. We got to constantly remember that and constantly manifest daily upon that, man. You know, Salakia. But yeah, we got to constantly manifest daily upon that, because we're living in times where things is not going to help you, you know. You got to help yourself, and you got to seek the Lord and ask for help from the Most High, from Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. You know, we living in the times of that wickedness is everywhere, man. Wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and all the hurtful works are fulfilled. You know, roughly paraphrasing, but yeah, all the hurtful works are fulfilled. This is Ephesians 5 and 15. It says, see then that ye walk circumspectly, meaning as in to be on point, you know. Examine yourself before you do something, man. You know, look in the ways of righteousness. Look in the ways of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Trust in the Lord with all thy heart, you know. It says, not as fools, but as wise, you know. And what it means to be wise is to have wisdom, man. And what is wisdom is the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, you know. So you need to have the fear of the Lord. And with the fear of the Lord, it comes forth to doing shit that you know the Lord gonna judge you for, man. Doing shit you know the Lord would not do, you know, or wouldn't want you to be doing. Salakia. It says, redeeming the time because the days are evil, man. The days we living in, it's no joy in these days. It's no rejoicing in these days. We live in the days of vexation of the spirit in vain and philosophies and all, all going into that, etc. But we living into the times of evilness, man. That's why we got to constantly endure and feed ourselves, man, with the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the Lord. Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is. Come on, man. We got to understand what the will of the Lord is, man. And what's the will of the Lord? This is Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh Shem Yahushai and keep his commandments. For this is the whole duty of men. And the commandment is lean not into your own understanding. Trust in the Lord with all thy heart, lean not into your own understanding, and always acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy path, man. Roughly paraphrasing, but we gotta, that's it. What's a commandment is reaping righteous things, man. You don't want to reap the wickedness of this world. A wicked man gonna receive a wicked man's reward, and a righteous man gonna receive a righteous man's reward. It's pretty much that simple, man. And this wasn't a long lesson, just something through the spirit that was on my mind. Yeah, man. Be careful what you're doing out here, making sure you do what's right, and don't be following after the wickedness or reaping wickedness, folly or any of that sort, man. Cause in the end, therefore are the ways of death. The ways that you believe to seem right. With that being said, I'm gonna give all praise and all honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Next, I want to give double honors into the apostles of the great millstone, the ones who taught us the 100% truth according to the Bible, and rule well.